looks like it's finding support there. It's probably okay. There's your turn right there. Probably got in too late. There's an M there. Cap down. I'd watch this, the pullback. There you go.
All right.
Yep.
All right. Now you got the YM chopping around a bit. Do we know if we can still use a form this in the zones?
I don't know.
I don't think my indicators.
Do I have to open up a separate chart for the new one?
Let's see here. Well, shop. People just be safe. Remember what we talked about right when we started. Pick your place that you want to trade from. Don't be a gunslinger. Be safe. Yeah, YM did look up for a little bit, huh? Right, guys? This is what I was talking about. Don't get fooled. Pick a side. Inside day, inside acting day. Right. So, ooh, just missed that little W. Now you're getting hook 'em stochastic on the ES. YM. Sorry about that, guys. I'm trying to figure out the new zones. YM charts are ES still. Oh, that explains a lot.
Got an M forming on the. Oh,
Oh, I know what happened.
no, you don't.
And now, if we're
Oh no, I was saying there was an M, but it went away real quick. I think the YM is still kind of up for grabs there. I don't know. It looks like it's trying to find support and go up.
yeah, there we go. All right. Sorry about that on the charts, guys. I'm trying to get the levels to work on the ES. I can't get that to work for some reason. The new coaches one.
Hey, are you having trouble sending it?
Yeah, for some reason I'm getting an error on the ES one. My ES was set up in the YM. Looks like it went through.
Yeah. And I'm dealing with Ninja issues, so I'm completely shut down.
Oh, maybe that is ninja issues that I'm having then.
I mean, I'm literally like I have nothing. Like my chart is 0. I got to go deal with this.
All right. Well, we'll figure it out here in a minute. Can I still use the form, Paul? The form for the ES zones?
If it's on the website, I must. Hugo, are you in the room? I don't know. That's a good question. Here, you want me to shoot? Oh, I can't do it here either. That's not going to work. Never mind. I was going to say, what, Scott? Can you do them? Just give them to Scott. See if he can do it.
The new indicator, the new coach tool.
Yeah. Did you hit unlock? You got to click unlock.
I did.
That'll gray them out. Then
Yeah.
you can move them to where you want them, and then hit send levels.
Lock. I moved the levels.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I did. I mean, it looks like they're moved on the ES chart. It worked on the YM. It looked like.
I don't have any levels on the YM unless they're still up. Oh, they're updating. Sorry, mine are updating. Oh, that's my ninjas down. That's why. Duh.
You keep saying sending. I'm not doing anything on the ES chart here. Interesting. All right. Let's see. All right, give me just a minute. Let me see if I can figure this out. News in 1 minute, people.
And I'm gonna miss it.
Oh, it's probably, I don't know, 10 o'clock might actually do something. 25, maybe. We'll get something here in a minute. All right, those of you that know how to trade the news, let us get at it. Those that don't, be patient. Wait till the news settles things down, probably after 10 now. I mean, again, the theme of the look like the YM updated. Okay, so the YM did update. Looks like. ES hasn't yet, so
Oh no. Almighty. You're kidding me.
What happened?
My Ninja just completely shut off.
Oh,
Like
You're not in
completely
anything,
just
are you?
turned off. I was in something, yes. I was in something from when I started having the problems. There's no telling where I'm at now, but oh well.
that's not fun.
This is ridiculous.
Still trying to figure out how to get the ES to run
I'm
here.
done with
ES.
this. I'm absolutely done with this today.
Technology, fantastic stuff. Technology. Hmm. Interesting. Let's see if we can do the zones on the form. Let's see. Maybe I can send you the indicator. Wait for it.
I have the indicator.
switches. Okay. Let's go. I'm going to give you the bottom zones 2250, 55, 2250, if you don't mind, please.
50,
See if you can get these.
250. Okay.
And then you got the other one at 30. Let's see. What we got here. $78.75 would be the bottom of that.
38.75.
Yes, sir. $22.50, and then we got 13 would be the bottom of another one.
What is it?
13, 55, 13. So you got 13, 22, 38.
75.
And then above that at 6 is a little far off. It's really kind of two zones sitting right on top of each other. And then the upper one would be at 53.75. Just the before, right?
Uh-huh.
All right, perfect. Thank you. Looks like the YM did update, so just a yes, probably.
Let's see.
All right. That was giving me a little anxiety, people. While the ES dumped down and YM just broke out of its shop. So now, again, I'll probably wait until after 10, guys. News is down for the ES. Really nothing for the YM there. So be patient. Again, guys, look at this. This is market manipulation at its best. ES still trading in the range. Technically, the YM did break out of the range, but if you look back to a prior day, like 6-minute chart, you're still kind of in the prior day's range. So the YM would need to stay up. And I mean, look at it. They're buying the YM, selling the ES. So at this point, it is their clear direction still. I mean, you could say yes on the YM, but don't get fooled. Today would be a great day for the volatility number. Probably look at the Crable today, especially since you have news at 10. You guys getting this? Yeah, still an inside day, guys. Thank you, Ghost Pipper. So don't just rush and jump in. If you're chasing sort of short side on the ES, it's going to turn around and bite you in the. You know what? What do we always say? Let especially the ES guys. I mean, how many times does it do this? It makes you think that it's going to go one direction, give you a head fake, come back, take your stops. That's what the ES does. That's how it's made. That's because there are huge market makers manipulating it. So now you're in an area of support here for the ES to say that you want to stay on the short side. Now you might get a W and a chance on the long. I wouldn't do anything without a W today, guys, or an M with the ES. YM does look like it's respecting prior swings. So you probably use more setups, first touch rules, 16 tick, things like that, but don't go to the well too often. Targets off on the W that was just called on the ES, people. Anybody getting a piece of that? Anybody? Gave you a W. No? Okay, got a couple people probably messaging me. Okay. Couple people long, targets off. Stop probably to what, 2350 at least now on the ES. YM gave you another hook up stochastics a second ago. That's twice I missed it. Dang it. Sorry about that, people. Did anybody take the hook and stochastics from the prior swing on the YM? You had it just tick right into it. Got a nice little hook there. All right. That's all right. Again, for me, I would say wait until after 10. Maybe flat on the ES now. Maybe not, depending on your entry. A little breakout on the YM here, but again, you're probably running right into a little bit of resistance. You got a couple more ticks you probably get on the YM on the long side. Yeah, still no clear direction. So treat these trades as scalps. Scalp, like take your first targets quick. I would say probably both with ES and YM. Cut your targets in half. First targets, first and second targets. Until you get really super clear direction. Well, you're like, okay, YM straight up for the past 30, 45 minutes. That's clear direction, right? No. What is clear direction? Clear direction would be price staying above or below a certain level. So you can be confident that that is the direction the price wants to go. Also, again, mixed trend here, YM, ES. ES down, YM up. And let's see if I can try to get a lot going on this morning. Good. Trying to get the new indicator working, the new tool.
I got that in there too. It worked.
Oh, it did go through? Perfect. Thank
Yeah.
you. Let me figure out why mine's not working. Do that a little bit. Exciting stuff, guys. Exciting stuff. Be careful on the YM now. You had several first touch rules in a row. So you want to really clean hook and stochastics. You probably want to really maybe like look for a W at this point if you want to go long, excuse me. Always remember there's a reason I put these little yellow areas on my chart. And look what the ES is doing. Look what the YM did when it came down to the little yellow area that we have on the chart here. Chop around, guys. Got to remember what happens in those areas. Got to remember that, again, what do I call it? I call it, for me, on the ES, this area right here, that the price is in. I know fly zone. I'm not going to trade in this area. I've gotten chopped up here before. So patience will be the victory will go to the patient trader in these environments. This is exactly why I said to be patient on the YM now. Stochastics don't look great. Ran into a little bit of resistance. Just pushed up to that high from prior day and is backing straight off of it now. And don't be surprised if it doesn't retrace most of the move, especially based on the price action from the ES this morning. Simple enough? Logical enough? Don't have to overcomplicate trading, people. Know where you want to trade from. Pick that spot. Know the setup that you want to use to enter the trade. And know the market conditions that you want the market to be in to take said trade. That's simple. Plan your trade in advance. How do you do that? Well, it's a whole theme that we've been talking about. Markets are a testing mechanism. Wait for the market to retest an area that price came from before. And don't just blindly jump in. Use a set of rules, aka a trade plan on your part. So as coaches, we're going to call trades, possible trades that you can look at. If you don't have a trade plan, you don't need to be taking these trades. Is that fair to say? You guys cool with that? I mean, I'm not trying to yell at anybody. I'm just saying, look, no breakout look trying to happen on the ES here, but again, it's in my personal no trade zone. Not saying that it's yours. Again, bigger accounts can take breakout trades. Bigger accounts can take a little bit more risk. More consistent, more people who are already consistently profitable. Now you might be getting a little long signal on the YM. People that are more consistent, more profitable, can take a little bit more risk in their trades. All right. Start looking at getting your targets off on the YM. If you took the long signal, ES breakout targets off. If you did that, those were called trades. Those were called trades. All right. Let's see here. And, all right. News in a couple minutes. If you're not long already, don't chase at this point. Few people are getting the YM long. Few people are getting a breakout on the ES long. Anybody else I don't know of? Getting on the long side now? Anyone out there? Tune in. That trade call was brought to you by State Farm Insurance. It's basically the point. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Right. Again, if you didn't get in the trade prior to the news, just be patient. There we
Oh
go.
my.
All right, you guys that know how to trade the news. Yes, targets off. YM, you should be getting that pretty soon. And then we'll talk through it for the people on trial here in just a second. We use the ES to begin with. I'm just trying to find my. Dang it. All right, everybody else that's being patient, Gerardo, what's up? Now you might have another chance. All right, and then we'll look at the ES chart here. News is up. On the news trades, we wait for that about a 50% retracement. Those that can trade the news, and then when the retracement happens, you put a buy stop in, or if you're not fast enough to do that, you get into trade on the long side in the direction of the news. Now that's only for more experienced traders who are already profitable, traders who already know how to trade the news, that have done it. Obviously, you don't want to be trading the news with prop accounts or anything like that. So most everybody should actually wait until when? A few minutes after the news, and the next, somebody say it, wait for the next, starts with an S. Swing. Yes. Now the YM is pushing down after the news was up. So back to its starting spot. Now the YM's breaking its prior swing on the low side. So you want to be careful in the longs now with the YM. Probably, if you're a bigger account, you could look at a bear flag trade on the short side. ES, back to the middle here, stuck in the middle. Remember, don't trade in the middle. You are going to probably get a bit of a long signal here in a minute. Still no clear direction, people. Even though the news was up, now they're selling YM and buying the ES, right? I'll stick with my one little long trade today, and that'll be it. Now, the only long you're looking for with the YM would be probably a well-defined W. If you want to look back and kind of see where these prior moves came from, you could say you might, if you're looking at the 15-minute chart, there's probably a little bit of a, but you want to break out, so you get a W here on the YM, probably give you a couple ticks on that. Yes, you got to hook up a stochastics coming from a retest area, so that's probably a decent trade if you got into it early enough. Still, for me, I'm still saying I want to see something like this, like this clear. We call this if you're looking at my ES charts, I want to see something like a clear little or candle W or something like that on the ES, where at least two of those candles is, what do you call them? Bullhorns? Devil horn.
Devil horns.
Yeah. Something, where clear, there's just a couple candles where price clearly stops in that one spot. And that's just for me. I'm not telling you guys what to do. This is for me. YM, you're going to get a breakout here in just a second. And I got to do a mandatory coffee break. All right. So if you guys get the breakout trades, you can do that. Other than that, I'd probably sit on my hands for a couple minutes here, people. Again, on the ES and YM today, targets fast. Cut your targets in half. Why? Still no clear direction, people. Look at the range charts. I mean, that tells you the story. Back into the top zone for the YM. Quick little coffee break here.
Okay. Just kind of hanging out in the middle of the zone. It's a little choppy. I mean, I would just sit on your hands until it breaks out and find support. Chooses a direction. All right, checking the zone here, the ES. Does not look really strong there. Probably would not look at a W there until it's like showing progress. So didn't really get an M there either. So you're kind of just sitting in your hands waiting for that. YM just dumped out of the zone at the top there, but it's kind of like a big M. I don't know if I would have trusted that either. Really didn't get a proper signal there either. This looks like it's reaching to try to get to a place to launch out of. Look how thin the price action is getting right there. Now you got a bullish engulfing candle there. You're going to have a retest of that candle. Once it starts to go back green, that's your guy. I mean, it is your first push down, most likely dumps again. That could be considered the dump right there. And now you're looking for a green candle that holds the low. Super aggressive. Try refreshing them. Take the zone off, put it back on. Make sure you have enough days to. Now you're at this next zone down here. It's probably a solid place to probably find a W. It is looking like it's trying to hold support there, at least more so than it did on the other one. I'd probably wait for it to bounce, honestly. It is kind of sporadic right here. There goes your manipulation right there to the low. This is probably going to soak back up right here. Maybe. This thing is bearish. You might have gotten in out there. It was so quick, though. I don't know. I just couldn't really process that. You can get a bounce. Let's see. It's look like it's rejecting in the middle. Reverses are here. And they might get rejected back out of the zone there. Then you'd probably have a good short. Right about there. If it holds it, didn't hold it, sucked it back in. So it's probably going to shoot for the stars there. Top of the zone. This is your guy. Lady tie. Wicks into that, rejects out of it.
Good call there. Good call on the long side there, Mr. Wait for it.
Thanks.
Just a little bit of action, didn't I?
I mean, yeah, it dumped for a hot minute there.
All the way. I mean, look at it, guys. YM did exactly what we said 20 minutes ago, right?
There you go.
30, right? Almost 25 minutes ago. Gonna push back down inside day. This is, guys, this is what we expect, right? Now, if the ES stays below this level, then you're on the short side. So patience, again, guys, patience comes to the victor in a market like this is the patient trader. I've said that, probably 100 times in the past 3 weeks. My zones aren't showing on my chart. I'm not sure what to do to fix that one. All right, you're short on the YM now. Probably. If not, wait for the retest. Same for the ES. Wait for it. Can you do me a favor? Zone 1, top zone.
Mm-hmm.
Let's put the bottom of that one at 5500.75.
Okay.
Since I feel like my whatever bug got that out. And looks like we got an update. Nope, got one down there on the YM. Right, careful on the long side with the ES now. Just push below the lows. So you probably are looking for a retest and a short signal on the ES at this point. Same for the YM. Again, you got to get just a little bit lower, I think, on the YM to really be decided that you want to be on the short side. Somewhere down below 480-ish, below 480. So again, W's for the ES, completed W's, not the little fake out you had before there. That's why you go one tick above the center point of the W, or the M's, completed M's and W's. Jumping the gun on the trade might be less risk in a day like today, but you also have a little bit of more risk if you're trading that from the middle, or if you are trying to jump in a little soon on it. Yeah, take less risk, but you probably have more chance of getting stopped out on a day like today. Because that's the point I'm trying to make, right? So those of you who try to enter your W's a little earlier on the second leg, be aware of that. You have a little bit more risk of getting stopped out on a day like today than waiting for the W to complete itself or the M to complete itself. Does that make sense, guys? Just look at it. Look at what the charts have already told you. M's and W's for the ES. YM still wants to trade from the swings. It's doing that pretty well today. So you're open to more trade entries that we that you can choose. First touches, M's, 60 tick rules. The list goes on. What I'm trying to make is trade from the prior swings. Okay. Say yes, sir. Or no, you don't say yes, sir. Everybody say okay. Trade from the prior swings, both ES and YM. Trade from prior breakout areas on a retest. Don't be the first one to put your foot in the pool without and test the water temperatures. You might get bit. Take the retrade, as John used to call it. The retrade. What is a retrade? Well, it's when price comes down to a level or up to a level that price broke out of from before. Same as a retest. So now you get the ES coming back up to test this area, aka what we looked at as the no-fly zone, somewhere in that area. If you get a decent little sell signal, you probably could look at that. So what do I mean by a decent sell signal for the ES, guys? I just said it. What would be a decent sell signal for the ES? A blank blank. Look at my cursor on the ES screen. Tell me what letter that looks like, people, to you. Somebody, please. Pretty please. Oh, wait, we gotta watch the chart. We gotta watch the market. We're gonna miss a trade. We might miss something here. We're gonna miss anything. Guys, less trades, more quality. Less trades, more quality. Less trades, more quality. Over and over. Gonna get this through to you guys. Gonna get it. I promise. I have to say the same thing over and over and over. Somebody write M. Somebody write the letter M, capital M. Put it in the chat, please. Thank you, Mo Money. Yes. Completed M's. Make sure the M finishes. A little bit more risk as far as our trade management style goes, but higher probability on a day like today. Coming up to a zone, might get a decent little M here on the ES in a second. You just got the M finished on the YM, so you should be short on that already. And target's off. This is the third time they have missed a YM call. ES, target's off quickly. Did call the ES short though. Just looked over just a second too late. All right, got a couple people catching short on the ES. I got 2 people on the YM. Even though I didn't call it, they got it. Anybody else getting the YM or ES short signal that we just called? Called it on the ES, but YM happened at probably about the same time. And I had you guys type the letter M in. Both ES and YM gave you nice little M's, correct? You guys see that, right? Does everybody see that? Anybody? Anybody out there listening? We like. All right. Cool. Perfect. People are listening and watching for this. Hey, don't chase the trade. If you didn't get in the short, stay short on the ES, stay short on the YM. If you didn't get in, what am I going to say? Patiently wait until market pushes lower, comes back, and tests the prior swing low, aka probably where a zone should be. Probably thinking about being flat on the ES now. YM, pull your stops down to flat. At least you're gonna still come get it anyway. 542. Still get you there anyway. So not on that. Still trading like an inside day for both YM and ES. Be happy with small profits on a day like today. Don't be happy with false profits. Same thing we've been preaching. Don't say the market. Don't get in your mind that the market has to do something. The market doesn't have to do anything that you think it's going to do. Which is why we have rules. Which is why we have a set of rules that help us define when, where, and how to enter a trade. That's really all we're doing, right? Just giving ourselves there's another M forming on the ES. Got a retest of the swing there on the YM. Think about it. All we're doing is using a set of rules that tell us when, where, and how to enter a trade. When? Well, when the market gives you the conditions that that checks your boxes, right? Not doesn't have to check the coach's box. It's got to check your trade plan boxes. Targets off on the ES. YM still trying to get a hook down there. There you go, more money.